quarters of the NFL season are complete. What lurks in our final month? We're underway in Week 14.
And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. 6'4" Jordan Love taking the field for the first time. The 2020 first-round pick from Utah State set to lead Green Bay.
And at the start of Jordan Love's NFL career, he had one of the best seats in the stadium watching Aaron Rodgers work. But now he's looking for more than that. Rocket arm, big play potential. And he wants to show this organization he's capable of being a dependable starter for the foreseeable future.
So the completion good for 7 there, and it'll be second down.
Love going to give this one to Jones.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Love from the gun on 3rd down. A short throw to Musgrave. And he's going to have a Packers first down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6. Well, they kept it simple there, CD, only needing the short gain to move the chain, so they didn't want to go with a deep throw. They just go with that safer, shorter throw and able to convert.
Nothing wrong with that at all, partner. Check the box.
Look at this. Middle of the field, a breakaway. And he makes it all the way down to the 19.
44 yards rushing for him now in his first 2 carries of the ballgame.
They had trouble stopping the run last week in a loss, and here it rears its ugly head early.
You're supposed to try and get your confidence going after a loss like that where you gave up big yards running the football. This is not the way to go about it. It looks exactly as it did just a week ago.
So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and that'll bring up a second down in just a couple.
Here we go.
Now Love. This will be caught just inside the 10. Only able to gain a couple there, and that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard.
People worry about throwing the out route because often it can get jumped, and that can turn into either an incompletion or an interception. But not on that one. Everything came together, and he catches it and goes over the sideline.
And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. A stop there on 3rd. They could have held him to 3 on this opening drive. Now they have to bow their necks on 1st and goal.
And if I'm looking at this from the offense's point of view, that's a big-time pickup right there. And I'd go right at him with another momentum play. Go quickly and attack them because right now they probably have their heads down a little bit since they didn't stop them on 3rd down.
And hold on here because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up.
2nd and goal from inside the 5.
Jones going to take this down just short of the goal line. He got 3, but could not get the ball over the chalk.
They get 3 yards closer, but still work to do. It's 3rd and goal. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, but now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. And I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
Blankenship's kick is good. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
Here's Steven Sims on the return from his end zone. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
So out come the Texans for their opening drive. And a glance here at their quarterback standing 6'3".
Well, his ratio was good last week. Most quarterbacks are really excited about a 3-to-1 ratio, but it's flipped in the wrong direction. He threw 3 interceptions, not touchdown passes, and he only had the 1 TD pass in that game. So he's trying to turn that around and find a way for his team to win.
Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down. Defensively, they were in the 3-4. Solid run-up. successful?
Well, what you have to do is control the nose guard, but sometimes you don't do it by blocking him. You do it by influencing him. Get him moving to one side or the other and hit him back on the opposite.
So the completion results there in 9 yards, and it'll bring up a 2nd and short.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Now a first carry for their fullback. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
The Texans have 1-11 now on the year, and they come in the midst of a season-crushing losing streak. It's up to 9 games now.
And this is a team that's not shown much consistency during this losing streak because they've never really looked like they've been ready to play. You question their motivation. You wonder what's going on with them. And I don't have a PhD in psychology, but the body language, it's awful.
So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. And he's going to be met at about the 43. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
You look at this Packers defense.
They've had their trouble stopping the run, Charles. Currently 29th in the NFL in that department.
One thing players always tell us is that they never really pay attention to numbers.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Packers are going to take possession here at their own 33. And this, Charles, definitely not what they were wanting to see. Remember, he threw 3 interceptions in the loss last week, and now he gives the ball away again here in the very first quarter.
And you have to think that this was drilled into him all week, too, by his teammates, by his coaching staff. They've told him all week long, we've got to protect the football. They probably crossed that fine line with giving him the right advice and saying it too much. And it turned out that it got into his head a little bit.
Here's Love. And his throw here is incomplete.
That was a classic example of trying to run with the ball without securing the catch. He was thinking about those rack yards instead of making the catch first and then taking off.
Love with it here, 3rd and short yardage. He's going to launch this deep for Watson.
And unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. On now is the Packers punter, as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. Out now comes the Houston offense as you take a look at the playoff picture in the AFC.
A CD after this game, there will be 4 weeks left in the regular season. So this is far from the final version of what we'll see come January, more of a first draft, if you will, as all these teams fight for a better position.
And you pointed it out so accurately there, Brandon. After this game, 4 weeks left in the regular season, and then the playoffs officially begin. But for some teams, trying to fight to make it to the playoffs, they're actually in a playoff push right now.
Well, they've gone to their fullback quite a bit. He'll get it again. Looking for an opening, not much there. He'll get it to the 39.
It was DJ Jones who was there for the tackle.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter from Houston. It's the Texans in possession of the football.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 7.
And again, they'll go right back to their fullback. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
After playing like that, there should be congratulations all the way around, I think, because if you can stop a big fullback like that, that's not easily done.
Yeah, he does not go down easily. You're right, but he did there. Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down. On 4th down, Matt Hawk to punt it away. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. This will be fielded at the 17.
A good head down running on the return, gets about 15 yards.
And it'll be Packer football here, 1st down and 10.
Love going to break the huddle, lead the Packers up here, 1st and 10.
At about the 32. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
Completed out left to Dobbs.
The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that will bring up second down.
Second and 6 at the 36-yard line.
Love. That's to the tight end, Musgrave.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Packer first down.
Yellow, one, opposite, green, switch, yellow.
Up the middle, Jones. There he goes, right side. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down.
82 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. Able to fight through one tackle. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again.
First down, Green Bay.
10 cycles.
Throwing, Love.
Throwing left side, and Watson has it.
And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds.
Ball on the 8. It's 2nd and 4.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Here's a give to Jones running left. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the plays we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw.
Touchdown, Packers!
Romeo Doubs.
His 5th touchdown now on the year.
And the Packers are able to widen their advantage.
For the extra point.
Extra point by Blankenship is up and good.
And the lead grows to 10-0.
Texans, nothing.
So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
Heading out as the Texans offense as they get set to take over here. Nothing for them yet from an offensive standpoint. Down 10-zip as they come up 1st and 10. Left sideline, a dive, and it looks like he's got it. 12 yards that time for number 12 as they move the chains.
He may go back to the huddle and have a little discussion with his passer. You know, maybe you don't have to leave me quite that much. But on that play, bailed him out in a big way, didn't he?
He did indeed. Hey, at least he gets to put it on the highlight reel. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
The time called here because a member of the Texans is in some discomfort. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside.
Ready.
On the give, this is their fullback. And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. Tackle made by Devondre Campbell.
And there's the pickup you want on 1st down. All offenses say, you get me 4 on 1st down, we'll take it. How about if you get 5? They'll really be happy.
Now an inside draw. This is their fullback. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3.
Well, big man with ball met bigger man on the other side of the line. A really nice play for the defense.
3rd and 3.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
Well, they get to Stroud, nowhere to go, and he goes down. Multiple players combined for the... Sack of the game.
On 4th down, Matt Hawk is on to punt. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. Here's Matt Hawk now to punt. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback.
Jordan Love and the Packers heading back out there. He had the touchdown pass last time they had it. And they'll start here with a 1st and 10.
Close check. Ready?
Love looking to throw it. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. A 2nd down throw for Love.
Finds his receiver, Watson.
And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6.
3rd and 4.
To pass, here's Jordan Love.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he's going to have a Packers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Packers first down.
Yellow, line, opposite, green, switch, yellow, check white.
Going back to Love.
He's got the hookup with Dobbs.
And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45.
Stay ready.
1st down, Packers.
Check pitch. Black block. Blue check.
1st down going to the air with Love.
Throw right side, hauled in by Dobbs.
Here we go.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. To throw now. Here's Love. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1.
I know we're just in the 2nd quarter and there's a ways to go in this game, but that's a 2nd drop. I'm wondering if that's a little bit of an alarm bell for them when they start calling plays on the offensive side of the ball.
His eyes already looking upfield on that last one before he brought it in. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. To the air again, Love. A beautiful fake. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Smith red.
Love now. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Aaron Jones with an amazing diving catch. And the Packers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And that makes our score 17-0. So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. And he won't quite make it to the 25. And the Texans going to get the football one final time here in this 1st half. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now the Texans will burn the 1st of their timeouts as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the 1st half. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he'll push forward here for a good little run as the clock continues to run. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up. So we've come to halftime here with the visiting Packers out on top. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman. Well, we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the 3rd quarter. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaunt, getting set for quarter number 3 here. A very one-sided first half, 17-0 our score as we get going in quarter number 3. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. So here's the Texans offense now. They get set to start this third quarter.
We'll see, Charles, if they had a chance to hit the reset button at halftime. They have not scored. They're facing this big deficit. And if they're going to come back, it's going to have to start right now.
Yeah, and for them, it's not dwelling in the negative because, yes, they were totally ineffective in the first half. But we've seen many games that have flipped around in the second half. It all starts with this drive right here. They get something good going, put some points on the board, they begin to have hope.
Now Stroud. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line.
Well, I think everyone who's watching was certainly hoping to see things get a little bit better for them in this half, weren't we? But it was a downright miserable first half. This carried over with an interception to begin the second half. That's a defeated offense right there, and there's still a lot of game left. I don't think that's the last turnover we're going to see today, partner.
113 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
Drill 52. Set.
Working out of the gun. Love. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Reed. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's second and goal.
Yellow. Line. Opposite. Green. Switch. Yellow.
An inside give to Jones. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown.
Aaron Jones, his 7th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Packers take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good.
And the lead is now 24.
So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
And as this offense makes their way back out, it's AFC playoff race time as we give you a look. And I tell you, 4 weeks still to go, and everything is wide open, and it's fun.
And I know we always talk about, well, if the playoffs were to begin today, and then we kind of go, okay, but they're not. Let's see how it plays out. Wouldn't it be fun to play with this playoff lineup right now? Because to me, just about anyone can win this whole thing out of this grouping we currently have. And by the time we get there, it may look entirely different.
And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds.
So that time they got the left guard with a hold.
And let's face it, in today's ball, you might have that 330-pound guy you're supposed to clear out of there. You might need a little bit of extra help by grabbing the jersey and trying to ride him out.
A give to the fullback on the dive. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. If they didn't have that penalty a moment ago, it'd be a first down. Still a nice 13-yard pickup. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Throwing now is Stroud.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Sheldon Rankins abruptly ends that play with a sack.
I think we've seen this before. Someone's down 3 scores. That situation there, it's just going to add to their growing frustrations, don't you think?
Yeah, a bad number 3 right now. 3-score game, third quarter, 3 and out, not what they wanted. And you can tell on the sideline, those faces are getting a little bit longer as this one goes. Now a fair catch called for and made right on the 45-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
So good field position for the Packers as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46. They'll bring one of the tight ends in motion right here. They'll start out on the ground with Jones. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
Black swap.
And here's Jones again on 2nd down.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That's good for 21 yards and a first down. He's had his eyes on 7,000 career rushing yards, and with that last effort, he has hit that mark. What a career.
And that is the number to focus in on, because oftentimes we talk about where do they rank all time. We're not there yet. He's not knocking on the top 10 or the top 20, but over 7,000 yards in a career, fantastic.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
Now a handoff. Running left is Jones. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
Touchdown, Packers.
Romeo Doubs
with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year.
And the Packers have opened the lead up to 30. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good.
And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. Taken at the goal line. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Houston's offense taking over again. We haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD. And if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over. They intercept Stroud again, the 3rd time in this game.
Devondre Campbell, the linebacker, picks him. And they're going to be set up in the red zone at the 15.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Ready?
Following the interception, Love.
Catch made by the running back, Aaron Jones. And the Packers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
Boy, how about the strength there after the catch? I've got to get back in the gym myself now. I'm inspired. Boom, he shook off some tacklers. Bang, fighting to get to the goal line. Couldn't quite get there, but he's got his guys set up 1st and goal.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal.
At the 4-yard line.
Ready?
Operating from the gun.
Love. Musgrave's got it out right.
They'll get nothing out of that one, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal.
Now Love. Well, it's a Packers touchdown.
Romeo Doubs
From 4 yards out.
And the Packers get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good.
And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off.
Steven Sims now on the return.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Houston set to take over. Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27.
Boy, so another. For the winning team here, Charles, that's about as big and clean of a win as you could hope for in the National Football League. No turnover.
ways. Missing my girl, I ain't seen her in days. What can I say? I'm out in the baby, trying to get paid. Look what I made. Thousands of people are knowing this Jay. I never change. Can put myself back in that minimum wage. Gotta keep all in this crunch time. Eating these rappers is lunchtime. You the man only sometimes. End your career with a punchline. The industry tell me it's the front lines. I'm in the mind. Getting money in my bloodline. Talking on me, mine.